Hi, I am the Box Office Wizard, bringing you weekend box office predictions and movie review. For today's show, going to give you an update on Beat the Expert, see how I did against the other experts last weekend, also give you my predictions for this coming weekend's box office, and also movie news on Justice League, the Terminator franchise, a couple of China release dates, and also the movie Man Down with Shia LaBeouf. Beat the Expert last week. I actually came in second. Box office profits actually had a really good week at 85.8%. They've actually done pretty well this year compared to what they did last year. I came in second, like I said, at 82.8%. Box Office Pro came in at 82.4%, so we were both close there. And actually, Box Office Mojo was at 82.1%. So overall, Box Office Profits beat everybody by a couple percentage points. Everybody else was pretty close again. So overall, though, Box Office Pro maintains his lead at 82.3%. Second place is Box Office Mojo at 81.6%. I'm in third at 81.5%, so I'm only 0.8% off now. And Box Office Profits has moved up a little bit at 78.7%. This coming weekend's box office, probably going to be no surprise at number one, and we'll get to that here in a little bit. But overall, though, should be a decent weekend. I'm going to put number 10, I'm going to go with Logan. This movie's approaching 600 million worldwide now. Continues to do very well. I'm going to put it in at 3.7 million for this coming weekend. Coming in ninth this next week. Next weekend will be the movie Get Out. Crossed over 160 million in the U.S. this week, or it will this weekend. Just a continued great run. I can't wait to watch this on Blu-ray, and it's just one of those that I won't get a chance to go see, but either way, though, I just am looking forward to it. It's just done a great run, been a big surprise. Only $4.5 million budget, so you definitely know there's going to be a sequel in the works somehow. But either way, though, I'm going to put it just an inch higher than Logan at 3.8 million. Coming in eighth will be a debut of The Case for Christ. It's only playing in about 1,200 theaters. Obviously, it's the time of year to be putting this movie out if you're going to try to make any money whatsoever. Studio has it at 3 to 6 million range. It could go either way. It could go really low. It could go decent. But either way, though, I'm going to put it at 4.1 million. And I'm actually there's not really a lot I can base it on because there's nothing else to really compare it to. So I was trying to think what other movies have been kind of limited at this point, and there really wasn't much. So kind of a guess. It might, sometimes you have a few indicators, but this is really just up in the air. But I'm going to go with 4.1 million for The Case for Christ. Coming in seventh this weekend will be Kong Skull Island. This movie's continuing to perform very well. It will definitely cross over the 500 million mark. I think it did on Wednesday, but if not, it definitely will be there by this next weekend. So I'm going to put it at 5.2 million for this coming weekend. Coming in sixth will be the movie Power Rangers. The movie had a huge drop last weekend at 65%. The debut was pretty good at 40 million, so I'm going to go just a touch lower than that. I'm going to go at 60%. I'm going to put it in at 5.7 million for this coming weekend. Coming in fifth this weekend will be Ghost in the Shell. Obviously a very big bomb last week, way below expectations, where it came in at just a little over 18 million for the weekend. Like I had said when I made a prediction last week of, I think, at 27.5 million. I said don't be surprised if it finished in the low 20s. Well, it went even lower than that. So, however, though, this movie is performing very well overseas. It's already at 50 million. So, it's going to be one of those. Just might not do well here, but yet it's going to do very well overseas. So, either way, though, at least 60% drop. I'm going to put it at 7.5 million for this coming weekend. Coming in fourth this weekend will be a brand new movie, Going in Style. It's got Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, Alan Arkin, and the beautiful Anne Margaret. Man, put all these together, you got to have some good laughs. Same time, going to be a lot of cheesiness going on. Either way, though, I think this movie will do okay this weekend. Kind of been back and forth on where this, from a bomb to, hey, we'll actually hit double digits. Hard to say. I'm going to stick at 8.4 million. I really hope it does very well, though, because I think it'll be one of those, you'll get some laughs out of it. So I think it'll be worth at least a one-time view. So coming in third this weekend, another brand new movie, Smurfs Lost Village. The original one debuted at 35.6 million. Obviously, that was pretty high because everybody was ready to see this movie, and they were waiting for it, couldn't wait for it to come out. Second one came out, it was kind of ho-hum, and so forth. debuted at 17.5 million. I think it's going to be about the same with this one as well. I just don't feel the chemistry is there anymore for this franchise. They seem to be going off track of the original characters, just from the trailers and so forth that I've seen. Either way, though, should do okay this weekend. I'm gonna put it at 15.1 million, and you know, it's may wrap up pretty quick though, unfortunately. So, coming in second this weekend, this has been the kind of the toss-up between Baby Boss and Beauty and the Beast. Could Beauty and the Beast retain #1 again? I don't think so this weekend. I think it's probably going to be done at #1 at this point, because Boss Baby obviously was a big surprise. I'm going to put it at a, you know, it's right now at 910 million worldwide. Definitely going to get very close to that $1 billion mark here in the next week or two. We'll put it at 24.7 million. And, you know, I think it'll be another neck-and-neck race, though, overall. Boss Baby, obviously, big surprise last weekend with 50 million in revenue gross here in the U.S. I think I'm going to go with about a 45% drop this weekend. Put it up to about 85 million now in the U.S. after this next weekend. I'm going to go with 27.6 million for this coming weekend, and it should finish #1. Movie news, Justice League, it has been almost confirmed pretty much that they are looking at this movie going to last close to 3 hours at 2 hours and 50 minutes. So basically they're saying it's either going to be a hot mess or it's going to be you know, one of those where you're just going to sit back and enjoy the CGI, or it's just going to be a phenomenal movie that you just can't wait to see the sequel. So, you know, of course we're not going to know until it actually comes out. Either way though, be looking at close to a 3-hour movie with your promotions, trailers, and all that other good stuff. So, Terminator franchise, Arnold Schwarzenegger's actually come out and said that he's not done with the Terminator franchise. You know, he did remind everyone again that James Cameron does get it back in 2018. Paramount has definitely said that they're not doing it anymore. However, though, they're not the only studio. So I would venture to guess that he may get in 1 or 2 more. Obviously, he is getting up there in age, but either way, though, it would be great to see this franchise get back on track. So, China release dates, a couple of movies coming up. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, obviously. They did get a May 5th release date, which coincides with the U.S., so should be a monster weekend that weekend for the top 2 markets. I'm very curious to see. I may even go ahead and throw in a China prediction as well when it does come that weekend. So either way, though, it's good news for it. It's going to be a lot more money in the bank for it. Also, King Arthur, which is going to be coming out here in the near future as well. It's got a May 12th release date in China, so that's good news for it as well. Last but not least, the movie Man Down stars Shia LaBeouf. This movie actually debuted in one theater over in the United Kingdom. The reason why I'm reporting this is because I found it interesting that only 1 ticket was sold on the opening night. Like I said, it was only in 1 theater, and they were only showing it 1 time. But either way, though, 1 ticket was sold. So as the week went on, they actually sold 2 more tickets. So this movie had grossed $26, which was just, you know, kind of a letdown, obviously, for him. But at the same time, though, you know, I have not seen the movie, so I can't judge it. But obviously, something else needs to be done with this movie, whether straight to video or you know, not release it at all. So, hey, that's it for today's show. Get your predictions in, put those in the comments below, and I'll continue giving you predictions you can count on that are better than the weatherman. Take care.